guys, and welcome back to another video. And just before we get in, I just want to do the usual. Please make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you already subscribed, then please make sure that that notification bell is switched on. And while you're here, why not give the video a thumbs up? That would mean the absolute world to me. Now let's just get straight into this video. So today what I'm going to be doing is carrying on my best in beauty for 2018, and I was going to do just a best in beauty with like skincare, hair care, bath and body and all of that into one, but actually I've realised I've got quite a lot of skincare that I've really enjoyed in 2018, so I thought why not do a best in skincare products 2018, and then I'll also do a separate video for the best in beauty, bath and body, hair care, all that sort of thing. So let's just jump right in and start with cleansers. So there's two cleansers that have really stood out for me this year. One of them unfortunately I don't have. All the other products I will insert video clips and prices and everything for you like I did in my previous best in 2018 video, but for this product, because I don't have it, I will just pop it up on the screen here, and that is the Pixi Double Cleanse. I absolutely love the Pixi Double Cleanse. It's absolutely incredible because you get a cream cleanser and you also get a cleansing balm, so it really ensures that you get rid of all that dirt and grime from your skin, and it really feels like it gives my skin a deep cleanse. It's really nice for days like this where I'm wearing like a little, quite a lot of makeup, because it does really get in there, and the balm really breaks down the makeup, and then the cleansing cream just helps to do a double cleanse and take away any excess makeup that's left over and any dirt and grime, and for that reason I really love it. It's not like high street prices. I believe it's about £20 to £22, but it's well worth the money. It does last quite a long time. I had it, God, it must have lasted me about 6 months. And well, that wasn't using it every day, but it did last me quite a while, and I only really used it on days where I had makeup on, because I find that that's how it really cleanses really well. But you can use it day to day, and I absolutely love it, and I would definitely repurchase that. So the next cleanser that I want to talk about that I'm absolutely loving is the Badescu Acne Facial Cleanser. Now at the moment my skin's going through that sort of breakout phase again. I'm struggling to sort of keep the spots at bay, and I'm just trying a few new things to try and do so. I absolutely love this. I'm finding that it's, I mean at the moment I'm still suffering a little bit, but I'm finding that it's really helping to keep them at bay, and it says on here that it's really good to exfoliate dead skin cells that can clog pores and lead to breakouts. It's got salicylic acid, which is really good for breakout, and it's really good to target effective oily and troubled skin, and I have oily combination skin, so I found that this has been working an absolute treat for me, and I just really like it. It's a reasonable price point, so for me this cleanser is definitely a winner. I absolutely love this. Then we're going to move along to toners, and I never ever used to use a toner, but I've quickly learnt that with my skin type I definitely need to stick to using like a glycolic acid toner or something with like salicylic acid in, which is going to keep my spots at bay, and I found a couple here that I absolutely love. And then I've also found a good one for when you're on holiday or in those winter months when your skin's getting a little bit dehydrated or a little bit battered a little bit more, and it just needs that little bit of extra nourishment. So I'll start with the two Pixi toners that I've got. This is a holy grail for me. It's not particularly a new item for 2018, and this is the Pixi Glow Tonic. I've loved this for quite a long time now, but it's really come into its own this year for me because I've been consistently using it and I've noticed a difference in my skin. This is a brand new bottle that I actually got sent for Christmas, and I'm running low on my other one, so I'm really happy that I did get sent this. This is the giant like 500ml bottle, but they do this in smaller bottles. They do it in a little bottle which is about £10 if you wanted to try it out. I would definitely go for this if you're someone like me where you suffer with breakouts or you've got troubled skin. It's really good for daily use. I do tend to use it daily. If you're someone who just gets the odd breakout, then you could just use it on those, you know, for a couple of days when you've had the odd breakout, or use it every other day. I would say that if you're someone who doesn't have troubled skin, it's not necessarily something you do need to use every day, but for me with having troubled skin it really helps to keep my spots at bay because it's constantly removing those dead skin cells to stop them overproducing and producing more spots, and for that reason I absolutely love it. I do think it's a really reasonable price, and it's literally a holy grail product for a lot of people when it comes to skincare, and I absolutely love this. The next Pixi toner that I discovered this year is the Pixi Rose Tonic, and this is a new release for them for this year, and this is basically a rose and elderflower nourishing toner. So rose is really really good at rehydrating the skin. This come in a treat for me when I was on holiday because glycolic acid doesn't react well with sunlight, so you should always use that one on a night. And obviously with there being a lot of sun on holiday, I didn't really want to use the glycolic acid toner, so I took this along with me. It's also, I'm pretty sure it's also got aloe vera in it as well, which is really soothing, and I just found that this really helped to soothe my skin. And on those days, especially in winter as well, where my skin's feeling a little bit dry or tight or dehydrated, I always refer back to this, and it's absolutely fantastic. Definitely great for someone who's got dry or dehydrated skin, or if you just want to pick me up for in winter when you do have those odd days. I don't use this daily, I tend to only use it on days when I need it, but I still do really like it. This is a new discovery for me in 2018. This last toner that I want to talk about is the Badescu Special Cucumber Lotion. Oh my god, I need this back in my life when I've finished using it. I tend to switch between this and the Glow Tonic, but I did do like sort of a testing of this for quite a long period of time and stayed off the Glow Tonic to see how this was working, and this works an absolute dream for me. Again, if you're someone who has troubled skin or struggles with spots or breakouts or anything like that, this is amazing. So it's a deep clean and refresh for oily troubled skin. It's rich in vitamins, minerals and amino acids, and it's a natural skin softener with cooling and anti-stringent properties, and it's just amazing. I absolutely love this. It's definitely worth it. This has literally been holy grail for me, and it's definitely one of those products when you stop using it you notice the difference. I've definitely noticed a difference in the texture of my skin from using this, and I honestly swear by this. I think it's absolutely incredible. Then moving on to a facial wash, I've got this one, which is quite a recent discovery for me, the end of 2018, but I've literally picked it up and not been able to stop using it. The Neutrogena Visibly Clear Spot Proofing Daily Wash. It says it works with your skin to help clear spots and defend against new breakouts. I've been using this in combination with the Badescu Acne Cleanser, and I tend to use I either do a double cleanse on a night, or I'll use one on a morning and then use the Badescu one on a night, and I just find that they go hand in hand. They work really well together, and I found that this has really helped. It's one of those where it does sort of, I've had a lot of trouble with face washes in the past where I've sort of got that tight feeling, where I don't get that with this, and I just feel like it is doing something and it's helping with my spots, and I have noticed a reduction in the affected areas, definitely in redness and things like that, since I've started using this. It's formulated with Clear Defend technology to help clear spots and defend against new breakouts, and I really like this, and I think it's one of those things, the more you continue to use it, the better your skin's gonna get. Then moving along to my Micellar waters. Now the first one I want to talk about is a little bit like the Pixi. I don't have it on hand, so I will just insert a picture. It is the Micellar water by Garnier. It comes in the little bottle with the pink lid. Really budget friendly. I think you can get the little mini ones to travel for £1. I'm sure the bigger bottles are not much more expensive. I really like that for a budget friendly micellar water, because sometimes even when I've cleansed my face in the bath, I like to come out and just swipe a micellar water pad over my face, just to make sure everything's nice and clean, because you'll be surprised how much actually does still stick to your skin even when you've used a cleanser. And I just really like it. I just find that I don't need to use a lot of it, and it's very effective, where there's been other micellar waters in the past that I felt like I'm constantly having to top up my pad and use another one, and then I'm halfway through the bottle by the time I've removed like one face of makeup, where with that one I feel like it's really effective. Now if you're looking for something that's a little bit more, I would say, middle ground, this is the Embroylisse lotion micellar. This is quite a new discovery for me, and to be quite honest with you, I love this. I definitely want to repurchase this. This is just, there's just something about it. It makes my skin feel amazing. It cleanses, removes makeup and soothes. So it's got cornflower, chamomile and witch hazel, which again is really good for spots and breakouts. And there's just something about this. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's definitely not cheap by any standard for a micellar water, but literally you need a little bit, and there's just something about this that leaves my skin that little bit more soothed than the Garnier one. I think this would be maybe more of like a treat to myself than me being able to purchase it all the time because of the price point, but I do really love this, and I definitely think if you're in the market for a new micellar water and you want in sort of that middle of the road price point, definitely check this one out because it's really good. Then we'll move along to serums, and I've got 3 different serums here from 3 different brands that I want to talk about. The first serum we're going to talk about is the Pixi Overnight Glow Serum Concentrated Exfoliating Gel. If you are someone that suffers, see, this is probably going to be really helpful to someone who's combo oily to me, or if you suffer with breakouts and things, because that tends to be what I use skincare for, because my skin does really suffer when it comes to breakouts, particularly this area here. I've even started getting an odd few on my cheeks, but it's mainly along here, and then I get quite a lot of blackheads on my T-zone. I'm not embarrassed to say that, it is what it is. So this is amazing. Again, this is sort of middle of the ground price point, but this is just an incredible serum. It's really, really intense. I'm sure it's got glycolic in it. It says it gently exfoliates to reveal a healthier and more even skin tone. I'm sure this has got glycolic, and when you use this with the glow tonic, it works a treat. This one is more of one of those serums where you use it as and when you need it. It's not something that I tend to use daily. I tend to just use it when I've had like a really bad breakout where the area is quite like not infected, but like inflamed. I'll use this for like a couple of days just to help that get back down again, and then I won't consistently, like I don't use this consistently. I just use it when as and when I need it, if you like, and it just works an absolute treat for me. I'm sure this has won some beauty awards as well, and it's just a really, really nice serum for people who have issues with breakout. Another serum which is amazing for exactly the same thing is the Badescu anti-acne serum, and I really like the formulation of this. This is really nice because it helps to balance and hydrate troubled skin. It's got like a it almost puts like a film over the area. So this one, I believe you use it on, so you lay this onto congested areas, which is, so like I always put this around my chin, and it's just really, really good for, it's got salicylic acid and thyme, which help to reduce congestion. Again, with this, I tend to use it very similar to the Pixi one. I tend to alternate between the two, and I tend to use this when my skin is getting a little bit congested and just use it for a couple of days, and then once my skin's starting to look a little bit better, then I just stop using it and stick to using my toners, because these are quite intense treatments that I think you only need to use when your skin is looking a little bit inflamed, or you've had like a really bad breakout or something. But I do really, really love this. Then moving on to something that actually really, really surprised me and did absolutely blow me away, and this is the Lumene Glow Boost Essence. I got this I went to an event with Feel Unique in London last year. Was it last year or was it the previous year? It might have even been the previous year now. I only recently started using this like throughout this year. I think this has been in favourites videos because I was never a serum type of girl until I've really got into my skincare this year. This is one that I do tend to use daily, unless, like I say, I've had breakouts and I use the other two. This creates the best glow your skin. It smells like oranges. It's incredible. It just literally makes my skin instantly like, bam, here I am. You look amazing, and it's just glowy. It's incredible. It's not cheap, but it's well worth it. I believe they're a Finnish brand, and you literally just need a couple of drops. You press this into your skin and you will wake up glowing, girl, like literally glowing the next day. It's incredible. Absolutely love it, and I think it's definitely something I want to repurchase when it runs out, and I definitely want to try more of their products actually, because I don't mind paying that bit of extra cash, that bit of extra dollar when the product actually works. Then moving along to spot treatments. Now this one I want to talk about is the Badescu drying lotion. I absolutely love this. This is incredible for when it's the day before and you go, oh my god, what am I going to do? I've got this massive spot and I'm going to a party tomorrow. Literally, this is like a sort of sediment in the bottom. You stick a cotton bud in and pick up the pink sediment and you put it on, and literally the next day it reduces redness so much. This is really good for those sort of under the skin bumps as well. It just helps to really reduce them. I'm not sure what it says. It's formulated drying lotion for skin. It effectively dries out whiteheads and draws out pore clogging impurities. You have to keep the solution, so you have like the solution here and the sediment at the bottom, and you're supposed to make sure you keep it separate, like you don't shake it up. But this is good for all skin types. This is really good for even for your girls where you just get the odd spot and you were like, oh my god, what am I going to do with my life? Literally, you need a tiny bit of this, you pop it on overnight, and it's absolutely fabulous. I really, really, really love this. Then moving on to a moisturiser, and there's only one that's really stood out for me this year, and that is the Badescu oil-free moisturiser. I have fallen in love with this. I think it's absolutely incredible. It's a lightweight oil-free moisturiser that delivers essential hydration. It absorbs quickly. It's got lemongrass and it's infused with soothing altenin, which helps skin feel balanced, soft and supple. It just tends to like absorb like pretty much straight away into your skin, which I really like because I hate that sticky, like sort of, you know, where you feel like there's something on your face, like a film on your face. I hate that, but I really like this. It just really hydrates my skin nicely, and I like the fact that it's oil free as well because it's great for my oily combo skin, and I just really like it. And my Badescu are cruelty free as well, so what more do you want? Moving along to a random one, and this is one that was also in my 2018 makeup favourites, but I feel like it's also a skincare product, so I wanted to include it in here as well. And this is the Hempz Lips Ultra Moisturising Herbal Lip Balm. I've never used a lip balm like it. This is incredible. It's infused with hemp seed oil, which is really good for nourishing and moisturising. It just gives my lips that really deep moisturisation that it needs. My lips get battered because I put a lot of matte lipsticks on them, and I tend to find that they do get dry and they do crack, and this just has literally solved my problems. Like, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I took it on holiday. It was a holiday saviour, and if you're on the hunt for a really good lip balm, this is the one you need in your life. It's not sort of like, I think it's about £8. I think the RRP is £12, but I'm pretty sure Fragrance Direct are selling it for about £8, so it's not cheap, but I tell you what, it's well worth spending the extra money on it, especially if you're someone who suffers with dry lips, because this is incredible. Then moving along to a face scrub, and I have got the Nip Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Scrub Fix. Oh my god. So this has changed the game for me. I've never fell in love with a scrub until I used this. The glycolic helps to clear out dead skin cells, so it leaves your skin looking clearer. It helps to clear out those breakouts and helps to keep them at bay, and the glycolic is really good for texture on the skin, and I sometimes suffer along my cheeks. You can never see it on camera because the camera like sort of airbrushes you a bit, but it bothers me in real life that I have this texture, and it sort of helps to smooth it. I absolutely love this, and honestly, when this runs out, it's definitely going to be something that I'm going to repurchase because it's just changed the game for me with facial scrubs. When I use this in combination with everything else in my skincare routine, it literally just, my skin looks so good, like so good. I love this. Then another random one, I have a guilty pleasure. I do love the Biore Ultra Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. I like these, especially when you're someone who's a sufferer of blackheads. Just, it's satisfying to see it unclog that dirt when you peel them off and you see all of those like little dirt particles from your pores that have obviously been clogged. I just find it really satisfying, and to be quite honest, Biore do actually do some really good skincare, and I just like them. I do tend to use them. I don't use them all the time. I would probably say once every couple of months I do use them, just when I'm like, oh, it's looking a little bit congested in there. I do really like these. I also wasn't really sure what category to put these into, but I've really liked these this year, and that is the Pixi Glow Peel Pads. These are amazing for that really intense, when you've got like, for instance, when my chin gets really congested, these are amazing if you need that really intense, like sort of to try and calm the area. So these have got 20% glycolic acid and rose water, so obviously rose water is good for the hydration and keeping it balanced. But with these, what you need to do is you wipe the area, and you will get a slight stinging sensation. I think they tell you to leave them on for about, it says 2 to 3 minutes, but you can build up your tolerance to them, because I actually spoke Amanda, who is their makeup artist, who's friends with Caroline Hirons, and she was saying that Caroline, she builds up her tolerance to them, and then like obviously now she can leave them on for slightly longer, because the longer you leave them, the more effective they are. But if your skin's not used to that amount of glycolic, it will react if you leave them on for too long, where if you build your tolerance up, then your skin's used to it, if that makes any sense. And these are just really good. I tend to find that I'll just use these, similar to the spot serums, a couple of days in a row. I sort of alternate between these or the serums depending on how severe my particularly congested area is, and I leave it on for 2 to 3 minutes, and you just go and rinse your face. Or if you've got the hydrating Milky Mist by Pixi, you can actually just spray that on, and there's an ingredient in there that neutralises the glycolic, so you don't actually need to rinse your face. And I just really like these for that reason. I just think they're really good at treating like particularly congested areas, and they just help to keep my skin at bay. Then moving on to the last and probably my most favourite category when it comes to skincare, and that is face masks. So the first one I want to talk about is the Freeman's Facial Clay Mask with Mint and Lemon. This helps to clear breakouts and minimise the appearance of pores. Boy oh boy do I love this. It smells amazing, and it's just it literally, there's nothing worse than popping a face mask on and then like feeling like it doesn't do anything, that it hasn't done anything to your skin. This literally just, it really does help with breakouts. It helps to calm my skin, and I absolutely love this. I think it's amazing. Another clay mask that I really love, that I found really good for breakouts but is also slightly more expensive than the Freeman's one, is the Badescu Flower and Tonic Mask. This has been the bomb. I've nearly used all of it up. I tend to use this again when I'm having issues with breakouts, and this is it helps to cleanse your skin of pore, clogging, build-up and excess oil. It's a deep cleaning mask with natural minerals to help draw out impurities, and it helps to brighten, hydrate and support collagen content in the skin. I love this. My skin just looks different when I've used it. I can see a glow to it, and I just really like it. Probably one of my favourite face mask brands of all year is the Skin Republic masks. I love these, and I've just got a couple here that have really stood out to me. So I absolutely loved this collab with Olivia Buckland, and that is the Skin Republic Prep and Glow Face Mask Sheet. This helps to brighten and hydrate. This really does literally give you glowing skin. It's amazing. It's got hyaluronic acid which plumps, it's got collagen, pomegranate extract which helps to brighten and give you a glowy complexion. It helps to also perfectly prime your skin for a flawless makeup application. This is actually a good one to use before you pop on makeup, especially if you're going on a night out, or it's also really nice to use the night before if you know you've got a party the next day. It's just a really nice mask, and it really does help to glow your skin. It's currently limited edition. I hope they're going to make it a permanent fixture. Then probably my favourite masks from their brand is the hydrogel masks. I absolutely loved a couple, like I've used a couple of them, and honestly they literally do exactly what they say on the packet, and there's something about the hydrogel formula that really moisturises and nourishes the skin. They are absolutely bomb. I love them. These are all different ones. So I've got the gold hydrogel mask, which is like an anti-aging one. I've got a retinol one, which is also anti-aging, and then I've got the seaweed one, which is good for skin nutrition. And they're just amazing. They come in two parts, so they're really easy to apply, and they just make your skin look absolutely incredible. And the thing that I like is they're very clearly labelled, so you can see what each mask does. So if you're going in and you're like, oh my god, I'm having issues with blemishes, not necessarily even just these ones, some of their other masks are amazing as well. You can go in and clearly go, right, this one's good for blemishes, this one's good for anti-aging, this one's good if my skin's dehydrated. That's what I love about them. Right guys, that is it. That is my skincare favourites, or my best skincare products of 2018. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you've got that notification bell switched on, make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you've not already, and please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. What skincare have you been loving in 2018? What's been your favourite item of skincare? I'd love to know. Or what skincare have I missed here that I really need to try? I really would love to know, because I always want to try out new skincare products, especially if you're someone who's got oily combo skin. That would be perfect. If you found something that really works for you that you think I'm missing out on, then do let me know down below. I would love to see that, and I shall see you in the next one. Mwah. Thanks for watching.